Hello everyone, today we will open up a commander deck for Kaldheim. Yes, oh I love Kaldheim. And yeah, we'll just have to see what's in here. I mean, with the Commander Legend decks it was all exclusive. I'm guessing these are not all exclusive. These contain some cards from Kaldheim as well. Right, we have Elven Empire, Lathril, Blade of the Elves. There's one foil in here, and that's that card you see here. Skullgadi colors, 4 mana 2/3, legendary elf noble with menace, and whenever Lathril Blade of the Elves deals combat damage to a player, create that many 1/1 green elf warrior creature tokens. Really interesting. Then if you tap it, tap 10 untapped elves you control. Each opponent loses 10 lives and you gain 10 life. Wow. Okay, that's crazy in an elf deck. At least you have to tap her, so you cannot abuse it. There's probably a way to do so. Anyway, right, that's the back. Let's open it up and see what we get. Again, the packaging is kind of a waste. They could have done with half of the package. Again. But yeah, it's Wizards of the Coast. They make some weird decisions anyway. Right, because this entire side here is empty. And for this it's only for the deck box. But they could have done that better as well. Right, deck box. It fits a sleeved 100 card deck. So that's good. Then we have here a Learn to Play Commander booklet, if you're new to the game, and a useless life counter because it only goes up to 40 and not beyond that, so it's quite useless. Right, tokens. Let's see what we get here. These are double-sided tokens, so these are different from the ones that you get in the boosters. Those have an add on the other side. So we have Elf Warriors. Of course, you need elf warriors, so these sides are all elf warriors. Then we have an elemental, multiple elementals, and servos. All right, cool. Yeah. Right, so we have the card in question over there, and then we'll see, right, there's the pull tab. Let's just see how many of the cards are exclusive here. So we start off with Pact of the Serpent for 3 mana. It's a sorcery. Choose a creature type. Target player draws X cards and loses X life, where X is the number of creatures they control of the chosen type. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Everything is exclusive just as well. Oh, right. Okay. Interesting. I wonder what reprints are in here. Ruthless Winnower. For 5 mana, it's a 4/4. It's an elf rogue, and at the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player sacrifices a non-elf creature. Huh. Yeah, that works. The Serpent's Soul Jar. An artifact for 3 mana, and whenever an elf you control dies, exile it. Doesn't matter if you play a lot of tokens. Then if you tap it and pay 2 life. Until end of turn, you may cast a creature spell from among cards exiled with Serpent's Soul Jar. Wow. Okay, that's pretty insane. Bounty of Skemfar. For 3 mana, it's a sorcery. Reveal the top 6 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped, and an elf from among them into your hand. Put the rest on the top of on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright. Canopy Tactician. We've seen this one in the booster box. It's a 4 mana 3/3. Other elves you control get +1/+1. And it taps to add 3 green. So yeah, this is actually one of the reprinted cards, as we can see here. But it's part of the theme boosters. And also there's a chance you can get it in the set boosters. And as we see here, it's in the deck, so that's good. The Crown of Skemfar. For 4 mana, it's an Aura, enchantment, that reads enchant creature gets +1/+1 for each elf you control and has reach. And then for 3 mana, return Crown of Skemfar from your graveyard to your hand. Wolverine Riders. For 6 mana, it's a creature, 4/4. And at the beginning of each upkeep, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, you gain life equal to its toughness. Elder Fang Venom. Ooh. Pretty art. I like it. For 4 mana, it's an enchantment, and attacking elves you control have Death Touch. Whenever an elf you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Beast Whisperer. Right, so now we are going over to the non-unique cards. Reprints for this deck. Beast Whisperer, 4 mana, 2/3. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Cultivator of Blades, for 5 mana, it's a 1/1 with Fabricate 2. Whenever Cultivator of Blades attacks, you may have other attacking creatures get +X/+X until end of turn, where X is Cultivator of Blades power. Dwynnin, the Guildleaf Dane, for 4 mana, 3/4. Reach. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever Dwynnin attacks, you gain 1 life for each attacking elf you control. This card is originally from Origins, and it really takes me back to the start of my channel when I was opening up Origins and Tarkir. Oh, nice. Right, Elvish Arc Druid for 3 mana, 2/2. Other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Then if you tap it, add green for each elf you control. Really nice. And Raise Forerunners for 8 mana, 7/7 Vigilance, Trample, and Haste. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +2/+2 and gain Vigilance and Trample until end of turn. Harvest Season. 3 mana sorcery. Search your library for up to X basic land cards, where X is the number of tapped creatures you control, and put those cards onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. Imperious Perfect used to be an uncommon in Lorwyn. Now it's a rare. It's upgraded to a rare. It's a 2/2 for 3, and other elf creatures you control get +1/+1. Then if you pay 1 green and tap it, you can create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token. Really powerful card. Marwyn the Nurturer. For 3, it's a 1/1, and whenever another elf enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on Marwyn the Nurturer. Then if you tap it, add an amount of green mana equal to Marwyn's power. Sweet. Masked Admirers. For 4 mana, it's a 3/2, and when it enters the battlefield, draw a card. Whenever you cast a creature spell, you may pay 2 green. If you do, return Masked Admirers from your graveyard to your hand. Reese the Exiled, one of the more desirable cards for this deck. A 3 mana legendary creature, a 3/2 elf warrior. That reads, whenever Reese the Exiled attacks, you gain 1 life for each elf you control. Then if you pay 1 black, sacrifice an elf, regenerate Reese the Exiled. We haven't seen regenerate in a long time, except for reprints, of course. Voice of the Woods. For 5 mana, it's a 2/2, and it says, tap 5 elves you control. Create a 7/7 green elemental creature token with trample. First released in Onslaught during the first real tribal set. And it was really a big thing back then. There was a whole extended deck built around it. Oh, do you guys remember Extended? Casualties of War. We go over to the multicolored cards here. For 6 mana, a sorcery that says choose 1 or more. Destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, destroy target enchantment, destroy target land, destroy target planeswalker. Choose 1 or more. So yeah, you can basically just choose all of them if there are targets for it that you want to do. Right, that's it for the rares. Now we go over to the commons and uncommons, and I won't go over the text, just the names. Ambitions cost. We have Eyeblight's Colors, Eyeblight's Massacre, Lisa Lana Scarblade, Miara, Thorn of the Glade, Pride of the Perfect, Prowess of the Fair, Elvish Mystic, Elvish Promenade, Elvish Rejuvenator, Farhaven Elf, Jagged Scar Archers, Llanowar Tribe, Lysalana Huntmaster, Nullmage Shepherd, Numa Joraga Chieftain, Reclamation Sage, Springbloom Druid, Sylvan Messenger, Timberwatch Elf, Voice of Many, Wirewood Channeler, Wood Elves, Abomination of Llanowar, Golgari Findbroker, Moldervine Reclamation, Poison Tip Archer, Putrefy, Shaman of the Pack, Twin Blade Assassins. We have an Arcane Signet, very much desired. Thank you very much. Sol Ring, Command Tower with the Eldraine art, Foul Orchard, Golgari Guildgate, Golgari Rot Farm, Jungle Hollow, Myriad Landscape, Path of Ancestry, nice. And then we get some basic lands from Kaldheim that are not snow covered. So these are, quite unique actually to the deck. And then we get some cards from the Kaldheim set, but these are from the theme boosters as well. So you can get them either in theme boosters, set boosters, or this deck. Not in the regular boosters. So we start off here with an Elderfang Ritualist. Poison the Cup. Oh, that's an actual card from the set. Alright, so they're not all from the theme boosters. Well, okay, that's cool. Return Upon the Tide, also from the regular set. Skemfar Shadow Sage from the regular set. Tergrid's Shadow from the regular set. Then we have an exclusive card again. Elven Ambush from the theme boosters, set boosters. Jaspara Sentinel from the regular set. Roots of Wisdom from the regular set. Binding the Old Gods from the regular set. And I really love the saga arts for this set. It's really, really well done. Harald, King of Skemfar, also a card from the regular set. I haven't pulled this one yet. Interesting. Skemfar Elder Hall from the regular set. And then we have a little card here it's just a reminder how the turn works and what other formats there are. So that's it for Lathril, Blade of the Elves. Thank you all for watching and see you guys next time. Bye bye.